Welcome back. We've got our next guest with us. You've seen him before. You've heard of him before. He is Steffan Hewitt from Polecam. Hi, Steffan.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. You've been on before, and we've talked a little bit about Polecam and an overview of minicams. I was on your stand earlier, and you had this amazing high-speed minicam, which I didn't even know existed, to be honest. Tell us a little bit about those.
Well, the traditional high-speed market has really been dominated by Phantom and the Vision Research boys for a long time. And what they do is stunning. It's absolutely amazing, and it's becoming more popular because now, as high speed 1,000 frames a second is genuine full HD, we're starting to see things that we've never seen before. But for live television, it doesn't work because you have to trigger the event. You then have to download it into its buffer memory and then download it from that to be able to play it back in. So there are people now that are working on systems that will allow you live and instant replay, but it's still on the big cameras. And these are starting prices of 50, 60,000 euros. It's a lot of money. Well, the guys at Live Motion Concept have come up with a camera called the Antelope Pico, and it is one of our little small mini cams. So not only is it doing 340 frames a second, high speed, 2/3 inch, single chip, full HD, it's live replay. And they're actually put an entire kit together with a mini camera, it's CCU, they've got an RCP for color correction, an OCP to operate the thing, and it's absolutely full. The entire kit is like 30,000 euros. And I was in China earlier on in the year doing a golf event with Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy. And we were actually getting the Polecam on the tee directly overhead. So it's not a helicopter shot where you can see the crowd and everything. You could see the player. And then with the instant live replay capability, you were seeing the flex in the shaft. They started talking about spinal angles. They started overlaying images of one on the other to show how they were different. And this sort of analysis in live sport today, this is what the commentators want. This is what the viewers want to see. But the one extra thing they've put into this, so many of these things, the minute you trigger the event and start to replay, you lose the camera feed. Well, they've managed to keep a live feed going at the same time. So not only can you continue to film and do what you need to do, you're getting the live events. And you don't, and it also, I mean, they've really thought this through and used it. Felix Margraf, who is the one of the owners of the company. He is a live sports director. He's a super lovey, but he is fantastic at promoting this product. So he's one of the directors on the Women's PGA Tour. So what's so important is, from a development point of view, this product is being developed and worked on in the lab, in the workshops and what have you, but it's constantly getting out there in front of the public, being tried by operators that use this kit. And it's working really well. So they've literally just kind of finished this thing off now. They've got it working now on a co-express system. So we can have up to 30 meters between the camera head and the CCU. So imagine all the things that we've ever done with the Polecam, with the Toshiba minicams. And we're now 340 frames a second high speed.
And this is it. I mean, as soon as you start talking about the minicams and high speed, you can suddenly get shots that you've never been able to get before, because you can put them in places you wouldn't be able to get before.
And I've already redesigned our fish face underwater housing so that, imagine for the swimming and the diving for the Olympics, we're going to be able to float that camera out there. The guys hit the water. It's been running, they've got 4 systems already, beta systems in Moscow. They've been doing like athletics things. It's been in the pit for the long jump, really low, right in the corner. So for the replay, they're seeing the guy arrive, they're managing to, you're actually seeing legs contracting and expanding as the muscles are relaxing and then tensing again. Hits the sand, and this beautiful spray of sand comes over and completely engulfs the lens. Oh, it's fantastic.
Brilliant.
Really excited. So for us, it's a marriage made in heaven. It really does complement the Polecam crane. From a standalone point of view, there are people very interested as well. So I'm really pleased. It's been a fantastic show.
Excellent. I was going to ask you about how has this been received here at IBC. I mean, it's the first time I've seen it here. The demonstration you had was incredible. You could literally do things real time.
Well, somebody's bought the camera off the stand straight away and disappearing with it at 2 o'clock today. So if you haven't seen it, you need to get here by 2 o'clock. But no, it's absolutely stunning. But I've got one more little extra thing. there are rumours going round that every night that you boys go out for dinner,
Oh no, yes.
you disappear about 8, 9 o'clock at
It is
night.
true.
And you go back to your hotel room.
I'm a lightweight.
Well, I've actually hacked your internet browsing account, and I've got a couple of questions for you. No, John, I wouldn't do
This
that
is
to you.
Amsterdam, it would never happen. My wife might be watching.
On the road, stays on the road.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're right though, I am a complete and utter lightweight, and if I didn't, I'd be falling to pieces in the morning
you
on
do.
the show.
You know, it's
And,
a pleasure to work with you, and you do a great job. Thank you very much, and real help to this industry.
Yeah.
You know, you and Simon and the guys. It's fantastic. You know, it really is. You create this environment and work with these people, and it does us, you know, the industry, a power of good. You know, and then the fact then you're walking around and seeing everything. We love it. It's great. You know, and you're a pleasure to work with as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Steffan. It's always a pleasure having you on, especially when you talk like that. I'll, the assistants out there should pay you later.
Thank you very much.
If you want to find out more about the Polecam system and you want to have a look at it, because they do a whole range of minicams as well, and of course this amazing high-speed camera, and you're thinking about how do I get a camera into a specific location, I can't think of how to do it, I can tell you now, this man will have an answer for you and he will have a system for you. So go and find out everything you need to know about Polecam at, I'm going to ask him, here we go, the website is?
www.polecam.com, and we're on stand 10C49, right at the entrance to Hall 10.
Brilliant. So if you are staggering around on the final day of IBC, that's where they are, and website as well, you'll find everything you need to know. If you look at BroadcastShow.com, all sorts of videos with Steffan about a lot of their products as well, and you'll find that on our YouTube channel, which is TV Bay Broadcast Show.